Hey guys, it's Jason of Stealthy SK, and today we're going to be going over the build for the gas arrow Deadeye explosion build is what I guess I would call it. Now to start the video, I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay. This is me doing a trial. It absolutely melts the trial. I even go into the final boss room without knowing any of the mechanics, and I absolutely melt her. Yeah, she does take half of my honor, but I mean, for first try, it's not that bad. As you can see, the trial's already getting melted, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up until we get to the boss. Since I went in here without knowing the mechanics, the poison arrows that I step on do absolutely destroy me, and then I make the mistake of stepping on them twice. So that's pretty much the only times I get hit. Otherwise, I just run around, I wait till the scorpion pops out, and I absolutely melt her. And right there is my third ascendancy unlock. It's very noob friendly, good for players that haven't played the game, and obviously it's easier in melee. So I would definitely try it if you are new to PoE or even new to ARPGs. Now just to tease the mapping a little bit, I'm going to put some footage in here, and then we'll go over the build. Now in no way is this a fully made build. I threw this together and it melts absolutely everything. So I went through tier 9s, I'm still one-shotting tier 9s, and I think I'll be one-shotting all the way up to maybe 13s to 14s with this gear. But it's gonna get sketchy for not having the evasion, so I'll probably end up buying some gear. Now for my stats, I have almost no lightning resistance, not capped fire, not capped cold, 0 chaos res, and low evasion, and I'm still destroying the maps I'm in right now. I've spent less than 5x in the build, and I'll show you where I've spent that. Let's go over. So the two things I bought were my boots and my bow. My boots were 2x, didn't take long to find. And my bow was 2x as well, so that's 4x total I've spent in the build. The rest of this I've picked up on the way. This is my helmet, my quiver, my necklace, and most of these are just for stat sticks, so I needed intelligence and strength to be able to put on the gear. This is my ring, my armor. The ring, as you can tell, is like almost nothing, and then a really crappy belt. I do recommend that you get an instant recovery flask. This will save your life a ton. you also use a ton of mana, so I'll be showing how I mitigate that a little bit. Now you are going to be spending a little bit on gas arrow. I recommend you get a 5 socket. 6 socket is like 70x. I wouldn't even bother with that. You don't need that. You're going to get martial tempo, scatter shot in this order. If you are getting gas arrow that you can't afford to get a higher socket, you're going to do it in this order. Magnifying effect, and then primal ailment. Now for your flame wall, you're going to want to get the lowest flame wall you can. This is not for DPS, this is just to explode the poison when I put it on the ground. And then you get arcane tempo, persistence, and then spell cascade. Escape shot is just your oh crap button. If you get stuck in a corner, it shoots you back and it'll freeze the enemies and then give you time to, blow them up. And then Wind Dancer is going to be set for defensives, and I also put Maim on. So it's going to be Cannibalism, Blind, and Maim. Herald of Ash, you're going to put Clarity. This is going to help with your mana regeneration, because as you see, I'll be spending a lot of mana. Precision, and then Herbalism. Now, I haven't got the int to be able to use this because I accidentally got it too high level, but this you'll be using for bosses. It's just a curse that goes under the boss. You're going to get Heightened Curse, Focus Curse, and then Inspiration. And then I put on Alchemist Boon just because I had extra spirit. You're probably not going to be using this because I will be swapping out my spirit gear. Now moving on to the tree, we're going to start with Ascendancies. You're going to go for Gathering Wind first, Wind Ward, Point Blank, and then Additional Projectile. So for the bow I got, since I was going on a very low budget, I couldn't get your base bow that you want to get. You want to get dual string bow because it gives you an extra projectile. But if you're on a budget and you want to get a high DPS bow, I would definitely recommend getting a different base. Now as far as pathing, there's a lot of ways you can go. I would definitely go for the damage nodes first instead of getting like stuff for evasion. If you're having a lot of trouble and you're dying a bunch, damage will actually save you more than evasion will. Just because you'll kill them faster and they won't be able to kill you. Where you put your strength and your dexterity is up to you. It depends on what gear you're going to be using. Most of it's going to be dexterity. There's a lot of nodes that scale off dexterity. So right here you get attack speed per 15 dexterity, which is a lot once you add up the fact that I have, let's see, that 217, so that's quite a bit. And yeah, so this is gonna be a tree. I'll give you a quick look at it, and then I'll link Ben's tree down below for Mobalytics, and you can follow it from there. Now I wish I could show you some higher tier maps, but I'm struggling on sustaining maps right now. So I'll be doing some 9s and 10s that are blue. Maybe some extra added stuff from the map device. But besides that, if you need help, go and comment down below. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, and if you subscribe, I would appreciate it. Peace, guys. One more thing before I go into the footage, I almost forgot. You're gonna have 3 gem slots, jewel slots rather. Make sure you have increased mana regeneration rate on all 3 of them, just to keep your mana to not, be at 0 always. Along with your mana flask, this should get you through all the bosses, up to, your uber bosses. Anyways, enjoy the video.